Hello, back again. And in this tutorial, we will resume from the previous where we try to import the client model for our character. But when we imported, the animation didn't play it. So what was the thing was that if you click on the imported model from Mixamo, you will need to head over to this rig button. Previously, it was generic, and from here you will press humanoid, and then you need to press apply. Once you will apply, then this climb animation will start to play as it should. So right now this is the animation, and when you press T, this armature climb, our newly downloaded animation from Mixamo should play. So this animation plays like this, and this is how it should be. So now moving on to the animations that are missing. This animation we just downloaded, this falling and gliding, I think are missing. So what we gotta do is head over to Mixamo again, and this is the animation name, falling idle. You can uh, uh, find it here with the name falling idle. Once here you can press download, and then the animation will download, and then the second animation that is left is actually, I think, is falling animation that is left. So we will falling on big Vegas. You can see this is the falling animation. This is the name of the animation, falling. We will download it here, and once it's downloaded, this is falling idle, which is the glide animation. We will copy it and we will paste it inside Unity. Once it's pasted, let's open up the folder. This is how it shows up, falling idle. Let's head back and try to play this animation. This is the animation. This is how it looks. But when we will put it in the animator, it won't play successfully. Why? Because when this animation is by default, it is generic. You need to select humanoid, then you have to press apply. And once this is done, now this animation becomes usable. So we will lock it here and drop this animation that we recently downloaded with which was falling idle name, and we will give it a name of glide. This glide, let's put a name of glide. And for sanity's sake, since the rest of the animations are using name armature, we will copy it on armature and we will rename it to armature glide. Armature glide, and we will give another button, say T with T. Let's say if Y is pressed, then glide will run. So let's do this. Now we'll try to play the animation. There's just scene view. Now this is the animation being played. Whenever Y is pressed, the glide animation is being shown plain, and when we press T, this climb is shown. This is glide, this is climb. One animation is missing, which is falling. And for falling, we will copy this. Again, the procedure is simple. Unpause the game, and then we will paste it here again. Once it's here, it will take a second or two to import. And now we press this, head back to rig, and then select humanoid, then apply. Once it's applied, then we pick this arrow, which is the animation data, and then we need to paste it here with the name falling. Let's paste it here, and now we will rename it similar to here. Just copy here and then paste. Armature. What was the name of the animation? It was falling. So now this is the falling animation, and to test it, we will give another button to it, and button should be Q, let us say. And for the Q, what will happen is animation and falling should play. So once done, you will be able to play all these animations separately with the button T, Y, Qs. So let's head over to game. Let's play T. Now press Q. So Q is falling animation. Yeah, this is the falling animation. Let's see again. It's falling, 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 and ultimately it will fall. Now head over to Y, which is glide. This is how glide looks like. So these are the basic animations that we have showed you, that how you can put it in your game to test it out. And later in this tutorial, what we got to do is we will make the transitions from falling to climbing and to glide and back to gliding. So for each state would be 2, 3, and 4. And later we will make it a bit modular, that is by using public functions. So one thing at a time, let's make a transitions between these. So right now idle to run is being successfully being done, and now from run to falling we have to do this. So let's put this somewhere closer. And also it's important that you stop playing when you are going to do changes, so it does save in the system. Make transition to falling. Run is falling now, and falling will be back to run. And when will this transition be triggered? When the state is 2. So here we put state equals 2, and back when state equals 1. So whenever state is 1, it will be back to run. State will be back to run. And for the second one, which is a climbing animation, let's see where was this is the climb. And for climb, the trigger system was simple, that whenever state becomes 3, the run will change to climb, and whenever state equals 1, it will move back to a run. And the third one was falling, climbing, and gliding. For gliding, we had yeah, this is our gliding. We need to make transition, and For gliding, it was state had to be 4, state equals 4, and state equals 1. So whenever these states are changed like this, so when we see here, that is state is 1 or 0. Let's see if we press 3. So whenever W is pressed, the state will be 3. And 3 was climb, I think. So climb should work given it is already in the state run. If it won't, then you will see what will happen. So this is by default. No animation is being played. So when we press W, even though W is being pressed, the state doesn't change to, the state changes to 3, but it won't changes the state to here because this animation is not being played right now. So first thing that we got to do is we got to make sure that this animation by default is playing, and then when we press W, then the state will be changed to 3, and then this falling animation will run. And now with the use of through these triggers, no direct animation will be played, and it will be much more synchronous way and much more programmed to not show animations that are out of order. So this concludes our this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we will play each animation sequence wise and in a proper order. Thank you.